What's up, guys? It's Michael from Pivot. I want to show y'all a new concept that I came up with called the new real estate, and the difference between some things like a hustle, a job, a business, and YouTube. Now, YouTube, I recommend everybody be on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, you should start YouTube real quick. And the reason why is because real estate, the new real estate. Now, to break this down, I want to go over three things: a hustle, a business, and then you got your ordinary job, your 9 to 5. Now, sorry, but with the 9 to 5, you clock in. We all had a 9 to 5. The world tells you to have a job, right? Is that the right way to do it? Is that the only way to make money? If you didn't know, there's millions of ways to make money. Some are illegal, some are not illegal. And let's go over what a hustle is, because people get that messed up all the time. Hustles is something that you make money and on the side. And I do think you shouldn't just up and quit your job because you need more eggs so you could put in different baskets. But I ain't going to get into that right now. I'm going to get into why a hustle, you shouldn't keep a hustle. You never keep hustles. And you got to know when to move from a hustle. How many people you know that sell weed or sell a type of drug or sell something and get caught up? And then they don't want to be in that business or hustle or whatever you want to call it. So with a business, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of things to get to a certain place or to scale that business. So back in the day, as kids, we used to be contract workers, self-employed in a way. So you think about babysitting, you think about mowing lawns and stuff like that. We all used to do stuff like that. Selling candy, a lemonade stand, those are contract jobs. People call them self-employed. Now, do you need a job to be actually making revenue? No, you don't. I haven't had a job in 3 years, and I just know when to cut hustles. I know when to stop a hustle. I know when to adapt and move into the next hustle. So I'll let you know now. With real estate, it's very hard to get into real estate. It's very hard to get in with any business unless you have capital. Now, with a hustle, you can. It's like a line where you don't need money, but when you have money, things start to happen in that hustle. Or if you set yourself up right and put the right structure in there, opportunities start growing. And then when you have enough funds, that's when you transfer. But this video is more, I just wanted to give you a breakdown of just the different ways to make money, right? So you look at real estate and you look at COVID and you look at real estate, and you see, or you look at any business that actually has a storefront. Look how fast they can go out of business. Look how fast all the risks they have to do, all the money they have to owe, all the money. I'm talking about mortgages. You have employees. There's so much risk into that. YouTube is free. Now, I know YouTube is not real estate, but understand when you look at YouTube like real estate, things start to change. So, as a house, you can have a house and it can go up in price, it can go down in price. But understand, it's because of the value there. So think of it like this. Every time you post a video on YouTube, that's like a new house. Every time someone views a video of yours, that's like an open house. But every time you get a view, the house get better. Not for real estate, but for YouTube. Because every view in that house that you post, or that video that you post, it can reach so many people, and it can change your life with one video. I'm not trying to tell you how to be strategic and how to make a video, how to actually do that yet. I just want to let you know that new real estate is here. New real estate is here for life. Because think of a house. You might have backtrack on some rent, mortgages, taxes, stuff like that. You still have to put into that house. But when you have a house on YouTube, that house stays there forever. That house, that video never gets off your channel unless it gets deleted by, YouTube. YouTube is like the government, and our houses are in our states or in our properties of our videos. Those videos can turn out to be a bust, some house from a project, by how much time and effort you put into the house or the video. But understand that when you post something on there, it stays on YouTube forever. So that house just keeps on growing. It's like innovating or doing improvements to your house every time you get a view. Every time you get more views, it becomes more valuable. When it becomes more valuable, you as the owner of those videos become more profitable. And how you become profitable in the 21st century is so easy. Not really, but I'm saying as in you become an influencer. An influencer is someone that has so much value, profit, eyes, views onto that person that it becomes more acceptable. I don't know what to call it, because understand that everybody can do this. Everybody can look at you in a certain way. You are a walking zodiac. And I'm not saying that as in like astrology. I'm saying as in you are everybody. You are fire. You are water. You have emotions. You have passion. You have air. You have a breath inside you that actually, every time you speak, it can connect to someone. You know what I mean? And relate to somebody. And you got also earth, practical thoughts, practical things that you have to do, practical, things you do. So you can use all those things into you and shine. It's not just one thing you get good at and then it just becomes what it is. Nah, man, you can do whatever you put your mind to it, but where are you starting? The starting point is how you get there. I always say, don't beat around the bush when you're trying to make money. When you're trying to make money, there's a goal in mind. There's a clear path to where you want to get to. You can take the highway, which is going to take you right there, usually, or you can take the back roads and you have to do all these twists and turns just to get some money. So it's not about starting at the hardest part or where you want to be at. You got to start small. You got to start where it's easy to get the snowball effect, start rolling. And most people try to go the hardest way. Man, I ain't trying to do that no more, man. I used to try to do that, and it hold me back because all the times that I'm like, I'm not ready, I can have this, you know, I need more lighting, I need different things. You can start today. And even though it's not hot right now, or people not looking at you, but understand over time, it builds. So, new real estate, YouTube. I recommend everybody get a YouTube and talk about something you're passionate about. I see people on YouTube right now making millions of dollars talking about plates. Talking about any type of genre niche is possible on YouTube. You get 1 million views, you get thousands of dollars. That's rent right there. That's more than rent because that's just one video. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand that the power of YouTube, and you know, you got all these other social media. They ain't lining up to YouTube. YouTube still have billions of people that get on the app every day. TikTok, they have billions of people, but understand, $300 for 1 million views, that ain't gonna do shit for it unless you a kid. You know what I mean? So like, they're not really helping out their curators. They're not helping out they builders, the people that make the houses or make the structures or make the real estate on the house. You know, it's not really done nothing for you, for them. You know what I mean? So with this type of time and age, YouTube is the way to go. I mean, you can have those and push people to that site. You know, if you have a TikTok and you blown up on TikTok, you can easily transfer your houses to a different platform or to a different state. And when I say state, I'm just talking about platforms. So it's up to you. And you can start with all these different ones, but YouTube is so easy. And I'm not saying you're not gonna have trials and errors. It's just that it's gonna be easier for you. You know what I mean? Start slow, easy, and the quickest way. Man, I know people that blowing up off of YouTube in a week. You gotta find those type of people, study what they did, copy and paste, and that's all you need to do. Like, literally. Yeah, you might be not in the competition bracket because they followers and subscribers and they views, but understand there's ways to get there. And they might not do it your way, or you might not do it their way, but still a possibility of getting there. Small steps. But yeah, this is my video talking about real estate, man, and just how the world is right now, and the difference between hustles and the difference between jobs and businesses, and to understand that we in a new time where having something physical, materialized, can help you, or it can be your biggest downfall. YouTube has no risk. Yeah, you might have people look at you in a certain way, but everybody's not for you. And hopefully you're not trying to please everybody. You have a group of people out there that's similar to you. They just have to be reached. Your audience just have to be reached. You have to know how to find your audience. But I'm over here rambling. If y'all really want me to just talk like this, let me know in the description below. What y'all think about the new real estate and how you can actually use that mindset to create some houses and actually property and value, and what do they call that? You know what I mean? But get property and value, and now your assets have grown. YouTube is an asset. You can use it as an asset. When it becomes money, everything goes well for you, bro. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm over here rambling now. I'll catch y'all later, guys. It's Michael from Pivot, and I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do things instead of what to do things. This is the how-to on how to become a new real estate owner on YouTube. You want to have more views, more houses. Think about if you had 1,000 houses and they was getting like, and they had a couple views on there, like 1,000 views. Those views can be fans. Those views can be supporters. I'm just saying, those views can be people that's like Airbnb. That's how I think of it. Every time they click on something of yours that they bought, those are your Airbnb people. You need those people. But understand, if the house is janky or the video is janky, they ain't gonna wanna be there, you know what I mean? So, mentality, change, pop, 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 pivot. I'll catch y'all later, guys.